You got second half. Oh, man. Do I need to zoom
All right, good afternoon, folks. Welcome to Dickinson Field here on the campus of Hinsdale Central High School. It is windy. It is warm. It is windy and warm. Tonight, the York Dukes are taking on the Hinsdale Central Red Devils. Hinsdale Central is 2-0. York 1-1, lost last week to Glenbard West. My name is Bobby Hessing. I'm filling in for Gavin Hughes and Dane Emmerich because they are both on spring break this weekend. Go figure. Should be a fun game. This is a rematch of last year. Week 6, they were playing in at York. The final score was 21-14. That was an exciting game. We've had the same quarterback for the second year for Hinsdale Central and York. Max Assad for York and Michael Brescia for the Hinsdale Central Red Devils. Hinsdale Central, they like to spread it out. They like to pass, they like to run, they like to do it all. This is not the Glenbard West style run and play action style. It's more of a pass first, and that's why Hinsdale Central, Ryan Orput, is going to Miami of Ohio next year. That's a name you can't miss. 6 in red for the Devils. York, of course, they have talent with wide receiver. Where Luke Malaga, he's going to Cornell. That is no Miami of Ohio school, but still definitely very notable as both these teams want to get another crucial one in this very tough West Suburban Silver. It's almost like you're always playing for second with Glenbard West, who's always first. It can't remember a year where Glenbard West wasn't first in this loaded West Suburban Silver. Hinsdale Central is always a very good team. They'd come in 15th in the state, according to the Chicago Sun-Times Super 25.
Hello again, everybody. It's a beautiful day for football. Welcome to Hinsdale Central's Dickinson Field. Today we have a West Suburban Silver Conference matchup between the visiting Dukes of York and your Red Devils of Hinsdale Central. It's our expectation that we all practice good sportsmanship before, during, and after games. State law also requires that Hinsdale Central property be smoke-free. Your cooperation following that law is appreciated. Mask up and cheer on. Thank you. And now, I'd like to ask you all to please stand, move your hats, join us as we honor our country and those who defend it, performing our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
All right, here we go. Game time at Hinsdale Central. It is a 1 p.m. afternoon start, which is a little strange, especially for Hinsdale Central and York. Usually the only Saturday afternoon game you have in this conference is at Glenbard West or occasionally Proviso West. That is not the case today, as Good Friday was yesterday. So a lot of teams are either playing on Thursday night, which a lot of teams already did, or they are playing this afternoon. Both teams ready to go, and we are also ready to go up here on the visiting bleacher side. Cars are honking as they go down 55th Street, right by Dickinson Field. Few people in the stands on the Hinsdale Central side. Of course, we know it is a COVID-19 pandemic, so nothing is packed by any means, and Hinsdale Central has got maybe 500-ish people on their home stands. Where we are, it's just us and a few others. York is going to kick off the start. They're going to send it away to Hinsdale Central. Hinsdale Central will Hinsdale Central looks like they'll have Thomas Skopna back. Remember his name from last year as well. Another wide receiver. They got three really talented wide receivers. Charlie Sessa's another one, along with Orput and Skopna. Hansman is going to kick it away. Wind is at Hansman's back, blowing out of the southwest, and kick is high. Skopna is going to field it from about the 19, and Skopna takes it the other way, all the way down to roughly about the 19-18, so he didn't get much at all. And that is where the Red Devils will set up on offenses. Michael Brescia, he is the quarterback for this Hinsdale Central team. Hinsdale Central, they can, and he's a dual threat quarterback too. He can run, he can throw. Much more of that spread offense, like I mentioned earlier, on top of having multiple really good wide receivers. Then, of course, York on defense. Matt Cavanaugh, just one name, along with the sophomore David Locke. First down, hands it off, cuts it upfield, and there is a pickup of about 9. Jalen Jones made the tackle. Play fake, Brescia throws, pass high, and a flag comes out. Looks like he's trying to get that one to Skopna over there. As we now wait on the call, might be a legal man downfield. So Hinsdale Central already second play of the game. Get penalized for an illegal man downfield. Not their ideal start by any means. It's a 5-yard penalty. And it's going to be second down and 7 now for the Hinsdale Central Red Devils. The wind has picked up here. It is a perfect clear day. Brescia in a shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to his left. Brescia throws, pass, incomplete, hit the turf, and it's third down. Trying to get that to Orput. He's going to Miami of Ohio, like we mentioned at the start. Yeah, third down and 7 from the 21 of Hinsdale Central. York's defense has been really good all year. 17 in week 1 to Hinsdale South they allowed, and then 21 last week to that very high-powered Lombard West offense. Third and 7, Brescia again, drops back. Throws, pass, caught. That was out of the backfield, not much, and it's going to be fourth down. Now York this should be fourth down. Nolan's back deep for York. Punt is away. one bounce, kind of a Hinsdale Central bounce, as no one was back deep for York, and York's offense is going to start from their own 38. It'll be Max Assad. He'll lead out there with Patrick Kastner and Luke Malaga. We'll see if the Taysom Hill package of Mike Boysen goes out there, and it doesn't look like he will. He will stay on the sideline for the moment. First down, Assad is in shotgun. He's got 3 receivers to his right. I think Berman on the close side. They hand it to Kastner. What else is new? And Patrick Kastner on first down gets a run for, well, let's say, about 3. And it's going to be 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7, 2nd and 8. For Assad. Bunch formation. They toss it out to Kastner. Tries to hit the outside. Can't. He got a few. It's going to be 3rd down and about 3. Kastner, he's got a scholar. He's going to Michigan Tech. He's going to play football there. And York, they run quick with this, and we've already got whistles. Point towards the Hinsdale Central sideline. You hate to have confusion this early, and it's going to be 3rd and 3. Hand it off again. Kastner up the middle. He didn't get anything. He got maybe 1 yard, and that was it. And on York's first drive, they go 3 and out. Not an ideal start by any means. And yep, Assad heads out. So first 3 plays, 3 and out. Petrello's back deep to punt, back deep to return. Snap was a little high. Kick is away. Good kick. Fair catch. And is caught by Skokna. First 2 possessions were both 3 and out for each team. Now Hinsdale Central from their own 20 will start the drive. First and 10 for Brescia and company. Snap was a little high, hands it off. Tries to hit the outside, and he got maybe 5 yards. As that is Fahey. 19 in red for Hinsdale. Second 5. Sessa on the close side. Brescia again, and that's what he does. He can run with it too. Dual threat QB, throw, he can run, he can do it all. And we're going to see about a third and 2 situation here for Hinsdale Central. We'll see if Hinsdale Central tries to hit the flats with either, Sessa or wind is going to be like this all afternoon. Nope, they keep it on the ground. They try to hit the outside, and it will, looks to be a first down. And it is a first down for Hinsdale Central. As we see Levins and Kastner check in for the Dukes on defense. David Locke heads out. Man in motion. A little jet sweep action and maybe a pickup of 1 or 2. It was Skokna. On the jet sweep, just continuing to do what they do with that spread offense, you know, run a little bit of those sweep plays to the left side, right side, run the read option. Maybe we even see a triple option of some sort. They got one receiver at the top of your screen. That's who they're going to. It's a deep throw. Brescia, and he overthrew him. No flag. Trying to get it to Orput. Couldn't connect. And 2nd and 9 turns into 3rd and 9 as they thought they had Orput going down the sideline, and we have Jeff Grace check in for the first time this afternoon. .6:33 to go in this opening quarter. Neither team with a score. And Hinsdale Central had a 3 and out to start their drive, or to start their day. 2nd drive. They don't want it over in 6 plays. Brescia throws along the sideline. Sessi overthrew him. Might have thought he could have worked with the wind and have it kind of pushed back into the hands of Sessa. Instead, he overthrew him by about 5-6 yards. So after the first down, they got 1, and that was it. It's going to be 4th and 9 from the Hinsdale Central 32, and back deep that is Malaga returning punts. We saw a punt earlier in the sophomore game that kind of just went straight up. Wasn't a good punt either, maybe about a 20-yard punt or so, as the wind is kind of continuing. It's died off for the moment. Here's the punt. Knuckler and Malaga catches it at the 37 for York. So that is where the Dukes will set up their offense for the 2nd time. Neither team has crossed into opponent territory yet. Very strong defenses on both sides, of course. York, who that's what they like to take pride in. They like to take pride in their defense with linebackers that can fly across the field. Hinsdale Central, they have guys that can fly across the field. And Assad is in shotgun. Hands it, nope. Play fake. Fred Levens is caught on 1st down for a gain of about nothing. It's going to be 2nd and 10. As Levens heads out, Cote heads in. This is a little interesting. We see Patrick Cote in the ball game. Three out wide for the Dukes on that left side. That's where they go. Pass is picked off and will be taken the other way. Down inside the 10. He is to the 5. And Assad's pass was jumped, taken the other way, and Hinsdale Central, they're going to start in opposing territory. Really good starting field position, and Max Assad, with his 2nd throw of the afternoon, ends up in the hands of Red Devils. Never an ideal start, and Assad has had a few of those last season and this season. As you try to get a guy on a slant route. They go for 2. Brescia, he is in. So Hinsdale Central, after the interception, they put 6 points on the board on a Michael Bersesha QB keeper. And now on right in front of us, we have Mike Boysen and Patrick Cote throwing the ball around. You have to wonder, will Boysen come in? 5:26 left. Hinsdale Central went for 2. Odd situation, they did not get it. So after the interception, it results in 6, and that's it. No 7 points for Hinsdale Central. In York, they like to get off to a fast start. They like to score quick. They like to force turnovers on defense. They didn't at the first 2 drives, but Hinsdale Central likes to do the same exact thing. And the 2nd drive for York, it does become a problem. York does turn it over. And that will cost you football games in the long run. Happens every week, no matter what game you watch. Happens way too often, and York is back deep to return, especially Malaga and Kastner. They're the two guys far back. Malaga's closest to us. Kastner's on the far side. And the ball falls off the tee, so most likely we're going to see someone hold it as the wind is blowing out of the southwest. Gusts up to 30, 40 miles an hour today. As the kick is away, kind of gets caught in the wind. Malaga lets it bounce out of bounds, and York is going to start at their own 40. So already a poor penalty to start. It is a legal kickoff out of bounds. Wind is causing a problem with that. For a ball, they had that confusion. You think that's the one thing you wouldn't be missing, would be an actual ball. So instead of starting at the 40, they are going to start at the 35 by the looks of it. Boysen is in the game. He hands it to Kastner. Kastner hits the outside. He's got a first down a little more. Down the sideline, Patrick Kastner across the 50-yard line all the way down to the Hinsdale Central 46. And on first down, they run a sweep, and it works out for the better. It will be first down for York with Boysen in the game. So Assad must have been coming in here on a short leash, as he will watch from the sideline. Boysen keeps it, runs to the left side. He might have gotten one or two. Boysen can do that. He can run, he can throw as well. He's going to Carthage next year to play football. As Dane and Gavin have said multiple times last 2 weeks, he played at Wilmot up in Wisconsin, just over the border. Played a few games there, came back, played, and is now playing at York. And very rare you see a person play 5 years in high school. Boysen is one of those guys. Boysen, quick throw. That is caught. And it's going to be third down and about 8, as Cote was the one who made that catch. Costello made the tackle for Hinsdale Central. Now, if York gets close enough, you wonder, will they try a field goal? The wind is at their back. You would assume you have to get to the left hash line. But the wind is definitely, you get a good gust of it. Adds probably 5-10 yards to the ball when you kick it. Boysen in shotgun. Cote in motion. Boysen drops, floats it off. Kastner on a screen play. Flag is down. It's going to be a holding on York, as that was. Who was blocking on a Hinsdale Central defender. I couldn't see who was getting blocked down, but he was pinned to the ground. So 3rd and 6 is going to turn into 3rd and 8, pardon me, is going to turn into 3rd and 18. Oh, it's a legal man downfield, not a holding call. So it's only going to be 3rd down and 13, and York now from the Hinsdale Central 49 is where they will. Where I'll have things go. 3rd and 14 for York. Poison in the gun. He's got it back to his right. He's got 2 receivers, both to his left and right. Poison. Pocket collapses. He escapes. Escapes again. And is brought down at the York 48. Pocket collapsed really quickly for York, and what looked to be a big gain and a 1st down and a little screenplay turns into a upcoming punt. As Perchilo will be back deep, and you hope he can get a good punt as Skokna is back roughly at the Hinsdale Central 10, and for Charlie, he's got a good leg to kick it, but also the wind is really an advantage, assuming you don't put too much on it. Charlie steps into it. There's that punt. Skokna from the 15 takes off and is brought down at the Hinsdale Central 20. So Hinsdale Central, again, they will take the field for their 4th drive. .250 left in the opening quarter. Right off 55th Street in Hinsdale. Brescia, hands off, Fahey. And Fahey thought he had something, and he got nothing. David Locke was the one who made the tackle. Brescia throws, passes behind Sessa, and it's incomplete. And it will be 3rd down and 10. For Hinsdale Central. That's the 2nd time they tried to go to Sessa, and he just hasn't been there. He's been there, but ball's either behind him or in front of him. Trying to take the shots downfield and haven't connected once. Brescia's got 3 receivers to his left. Let's see if any of them go in motion. None of them do. Brescia steps up, throws, dumps it off to Skokna, and that's a pickup of maybe 5. And it's going to be 4th down and 5, and Hinsdale Central is going to be forced to punt again. Again, they are going to punt. No one is back deep for York. York, I'm sure, is hoping that this ball gets caught in the wind. Low kick, slows down, and is down to the York 43-yard line. So York will have their 4th drive coming up. Let's see, is it Assad or is it going to be Boysen? And again, Mike Boysen will go on the field for his 2nd straight drive. As York will try to get something going offensively. They got across midfield once on their 4th drive. They've had 1 interception thrown by Assad. With $1:38 to go in the opening quarter. York will try to get the big play going. Cote lines up on the close side. One of the 3 receivers. They hand it off to Kastner. He gets maybe 2 on 1st down, and now 2nd and 8. And York likes to do that. They like to run it, and they like to run and pound it. It's going to be 2nd and 8. A Back to Boysen's right. That's Kastner. Boysen throws, pass caught, and it's going to be 3rd and about 1, maybe 2. Maybe 1.5. That is caught by Luke Malaga. I don't know if he was expecting it to go to him, but the pocket kind of collapsed for Boysen. He had to get it off quick and had his man with 45 seconds to go. Levin's back in the game on offense. Berman and Malaga on the close side. Looks like Sammy Ayash is all the way on the far side near the Hinsdale Central sideline. Berman and Malaga really close together. Designed run. Boysen couldn't get there, and it's going to be 4th and 1 again. Let's see what Fitz is going to do. Is he going to keep the offense out there? You're in opponent territory. And that'll just take us to quarter. Opening quarter, 6-0 Hinsdale Central. That was on an interception that was taken down at the 5, punched in by Brescia. So here we go. Second quarter is next from Hinsdale Central High School. Welcome back. Welcome back to York. Welcome back to Hinsdale Central. Clock is already not right. It's supposed to be 12 minutes. We're on 10 minutes. 4th and 1, critical situation here for the Dukes. There we go. 12 minutes is on the clock. Boysen in shotgun. They're going to go for it. Kastner takes it upfield. He got it, 1st down, and it will be a York 1st down. No flags are down. And York comes up big on a 4th and 1 to move the chains for another 1st down. York has had really good starting field position. I don't think they've started inside their own 30 yet. But an interception, a 3 and out. A few penalties have hurt them early on. Boysen keeps it, and he gets a few more. So on 1st and 10, it's going to turn into a 2nd and 5. For Boysen, that's the one thing he does that Max Assad really isn't known for, and that's running the football. You see that it's kind of becoming more quarterbacks start to do that. You get the dual threat QBs. Brescia obviously does that with Hinsdale Central. He's a really good quarterback. Boysen is adapting that. Kastner up the middle, maybe got 1. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 for York. Another time they have to come up big. Boysen with it back to his left. That is Kastner who got it. It's going to be 4th and 2. Fourth and 2, pardon me. 4th down and 2. For York, they're going to go for it again. Play was blown dead. Timeout, Hinsdale Central. So they call their first timeout. As it was Hinsdale Central who called the timeout, so they're going to talk a few things over on defense, how they want to attack this. They kind of saw a glimpse that was going to go in the hands of Kastner. I don't know if they thought they weren't ready for it, but, you know, York, especially with the dual threat quarterback of Boysen, you could run the option, which they have done a few plays already. And now a 4th and 1 situation where Boysen is a little inexperienced with York in terms of the bigger situations compared to Max Assad. But everyone's going to start somewhere. So they're going to keep Boysen in there to make the big play or try to convert on 4th and 1 again. It was Kastner last time. Let's see what they do here as York will come out of this timeout. Fourth and 1, Hinsdale Central's getting loud. Boysen back to his right. That's Kastner. He's got 2 receivers to his left. Kastner got it, extended. Did he get the first down? Wait on a signal from the officials. He did reach forward, and it is. It is a York first down. So the extension by Kastner was enough for another first down. Again, they go a little hurry up here as Boysen keeps it. And they got a good gain of 6, maybe 7. So you got a gain of 5. York is now in striking distance. Boysen has thrown 2 passes, or he's attempted to. One was complete, that was a slant to Malaga. Let's see if they go into the air again. And Boysen drew someone off sides. Did the Aaron Rodgers type hard count, and it worked. So 2nd and 5 should be enough to move the chains again for another York first down, this time off penalties, and then will for Hinsdale Central, you can't jump offside. That's going to shoot you in the foot, and just moves York closer to the end zone. As it is 1st and 10 for York inside the red zone. Boysen hands it off Kastner. Tries to hit the outside. He got maybe 4 yards. And we see on the sideline Max Hansman is warming up. He's sending a few into the net. Second and about 5 for York. Kastner to the right of Boysen. Boysen, they tried the option, it didn't work. Boysen was swallowed up immediately. And it's going to be 3rd and 8. There was at least 3 Red Devil players there who bottled up Boysen. It goes to a tackle for loss, so it's 3rd and 7. Third and 7 for the Dukes. Boysen tried to drum off sides, didn't get anything. Timeout, Fitzgerald.
Timeout called by York.
So it looked like that's what they tried to do. They tried to draw them off sides, didn't work. They go back to the drawing board to see what they can get going with. 7.5 minutes left in the second quarter before halftime. Both defenses have been the story, and we've mentioned both these teams, they like to run quick on offense. We've kind of seen the opposite of it. Only 6 points. Both teams only have about 4 drives. This is a 4th drive for York, and York has gone slow with this drive too.
Someone's not here this afternoon but still wants to catch today's game, they can watch it live on the Hinsdale Central Athletic website. Click on the link Red Devils TV on the Hinsdale Central Athletic site.
Both these teams trying to pick up a critical win at the halfway point of the season. Neither team has had a COVID issue yet, which is good, and they hope to kind of keep it that way. York would like to play a whole 6 games, so would Hinsdale Central. It's better than nothing at this point, but York played Glenbard West last weekend on Friday night. Glenbard West is not playing at least for the next 2 weeks, as they had a COVID issue. York already had 1 game rescheduled very early in the season when they had to play Hinsdale South. That was originally supposed to be at LT. This goes to the end zone, and he overthrew it to Malaga. Now it is 4th down and 7. Let's see what the York Dukes do. Ball's on their own 17, on the Hinsdale Central 17, pardon me. Field goal? Looks like it. So Max Hansman will go out there and he will attempt what looks to be about a 35-yard field goal. The wind is blowing at him, which kind of becomes a disadvantage. Hansman lines it up, 2 steps to his left. Hinsdale Central's got no one back in case the wind catches this one. They're going to fake it. Rolls to the right. He will get there for a 1st down. So the fake field goal works out for the best. And 4th and 7, a fake field goal, which is going to look to be about 35 yards, is now 1st and goal for the Dukes. Ball is spotted on the York 8. It is 1st and 10 for the York Dukes, with a chance to punch it in. Boysen, right side. Got maybe about 5 yards, down to the 4. And it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 5, from the 4, pardon me. This would be a big score for the Dukes to possibly go up by 1. Makes sense why they didn't kick the field goal now. The wind is blowing really strong out of the south-southwest. Boysen, he's got a receiver down to his left side. It goes to Kastner, tries to cut it back, and he muscles his way down to the 2, maybe the 3, and it's going to be 3rd and goal from inside the 5, depending on the spot. Third and goal from the 3. Boysen in shotgun. He's got Kastner to his right. He's got 2 receivers to his left, too. One of them, I believe, is Ayashin, and the other one is Malaga. Berman in motion. Boysen throws. Berman pass tipped. Knocked away. And it's going to be fourth and goal. Let's see what Fitzgerald will do. Does he keep Boysen out there on offense, or We sent out their handsman to kick a 21-yard field goal to at least get points on the board. Taking up time. Some Hinsdale Central fans are starting to stand up as it looks like York is going to go for it. Fourth and goal from the 3. York with a chance to tie. Boysen rolls out right side. Pocket collapses. Throws. Passes picked off in the end zone. Maybe it was knocked down. It was knocked down in the end zone. And York turns it over on downs inside the 5. With a chance to strike and get some points on the board. Instead they went for it on 4th and 3. Results in a knockdown pass, and Hinsdale Central now has to start at their own 3, and York's defense has been extraordinarily good. It's a long way to go with 5:44 left in the second quarter. First and 10 from the 3. Brescia has a guy in motion. Brescia's going to run with it, and he got maybe 3 yards. It's going to be second down and 5. Brescia back to his left. He's going to throw. Pass caught on a line and a flag is down. Let's see what this call will be. Sessa made the catch. Jalen Jones, the one who made the tackle for York, wasn't on the team last year. Came to York and now on the team. We wait on the flag to see what it is, and it is an illegal man downfield for Hinsdale Central, so the catch by Sessa means nothing now with 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Pushes Hinsdale Central back inside their own 5. Second time we've seen that happen, that is taken away a first down. We saw it happen with York earlier in late first quarter. Now we see it happen with Hinsdale Central. 2nd and 9. Brescia to the left side. Got a run of about 8. And it's going to be, is it going to be a first down? Yes, it will be. First down, Hinsdale Central. Three receivers to the right for Brescia. Brescia steps back, looking down the sideline, has Orput, and he overthrew him. Thought he had Ryan Orput going down the sideline, and again, overthrows him. The wind might have had to play a factor in that, as try to throw it in that direction. There is a flag down at the 28-yard line. And it is a defensive holding call. So that should be enough to make it first down yet again for York. Will be 1st and 10 for York, or for Hinsdale Central, pardon me. Brescia in shotgun. Skopno back inside. He goes in motion. Brescia keeps it. He's got a first down and a little more all the way down to the 41-yard line, and is good for another Hinsdale Central first down.
Ball moves out to the 42-yard line where it'll be first and 10.
4 minutes left in the second quarter. Jet sweep, runs it for a first down. Pick up a 12 again. It's going to be first and 10 for Hinsdale Central. They have really started to move the ball late here in the second quarter. Getting a few things going, still haven't done anything through the air. Skokna nearly took it. Instead, it's Brescia, as they have been running that read option. It's a possible jet sweep. So Brescia gets 2. Hands it off. There's Fahey, and Fahey got maybe 4 or 5 yards. And it's gonna be third down and 3. Third down and 4. There's a flag down, and the refs are gonna talk about it to see what's the call. And it's unsportsmanlike conduct on the Dukes. Yeah, that's another penalty that's hurt the Dukes. They had the illegal man downfield, and now that one. Both penalties are both preventable to a point. Brescia, he's going to keep it. He's going to run again. He's had a really last good few runs. It's going to be second and about 4, second and about 3. Coming up for York. And one thing we mentioned is the defense has been really good, but they've just let Hinsdale Central march down the field with no pass plays whatsoever. They had one that was completed, and that was called back on legal man downfield. Otherwise, from that, every time it's been either a Brescia run or they've ran the jet sweep. And they've moved the ball tremendously well. Second and 2 for Hinsdale Central. Brescia. Fahey to the outside, down inside the 10. Flag comes out, and Fahey was down to the 3. Flag was thrown by the back judge. Looks like this one will be on Hinsdale Central, and it is. Holding call on Hinsdale Central. So second and 2 is going to become second and 12 with just about 2 minutes left until halftime. .202 left before halftime. Brescia in shotgun. He's got 3 receivers to his left. He's going to pass. Pass is nearly picked off. Well, that looked to be Hayden Renier as he tried to find Orput. Hayden Renier went in and out of his hands, and now third down and 11 for Hinsdale Central. Third and 11. Brescia with the back to his left. That's Fahey. Brescia rolls out to the left, throws, pass, hits the turf, incomplete. So Hinsdale Central thought they would put it in the end zone after marching down about 70 yards. So that's going to be 4th down and 11, and will they choose to kick a field goal with the wind at their back? It's what looks to be a logical decision, but now it's will they make that decision as Sessa heads out to the top of your screen. Brescia all alone in shotgun. No one behind him, no one to his right or left. He's going to throw to the end zone. Pass is incomplete. Hinsdale Central wanted a flag. They won't get one. It is a turnover on downs with 1:37 to go until halftime. A great stop on defense by the York Dukes, a near turnover by Hayden Rainier. Instead, York will have it. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 25. As we will see Boysen go right back onto the field. Now in that 4th and 3, about 5 minutes of game time ago, doesn't look like it would have been that bad of an idea. Boysen drops back to pass, and that is knocked away by a Hinsdale Central defender. Oh, it was Assad who threw that, not Boysen, pardon me. Castner looks to be on the sideline right now. Assad thought he got someone off sides, and a strange sight to see Castner and Levens both on the sideline. With 79 seconds until half. Delay game. York took too much time on offense. It becomes 2nd down and 15. Another penalty that was preventable is Boysen is going to, he has brought the play in. Assad is back out. There's frustration on the side of Max Assad. Boysen runs it. He got maybe 5 or so yards. And we're now a minute till halftime. And Hinsdale Central calls a timeout. A quick shout out to Mr. Toole, who is a Hinsdale Central alum. He is the son of Patty Toole, who plays on this York football team. Mr. Toole has been battling ALS for 11 years. He continues to go strong every day, which is just absolutely such a great sign. And on top of that, he has multiple records set here at this Hinsdale Central track for pole vaulting. 3 freshman records that still are in his name, which is always something so cool to have records in your name. On top of, now he has a son who's playing football here. Patty won the Evans Scholarship, which is, I believe it was the Evans Scholarship, which is a very high-level scholarship to win. As it has been 11 years for Matt Toole battling ALS. He continues to go strong every day. Matt, we're on your side with this. As they always have every year, basketball read out for ALS. Back to the game. 57 seconds left. Boysen drops back to pass. Throws. Pass caught Berman. And it will be 4th down and about 2 or 3. looks like York is going to punt this one as the offense heads off, or we saw a timeout. 48 seconds to go, and you force a turnover on downs here. You punt it back to Hinsdale Central. They do have that chance to score. They like to go quick at any possible chance they're given. And this would be it, as York has gone, would hate to go 5 quarters without a point. Or they've already gone 5 quarters. They'd hate to go 6 quarters without a point. 48 seconds to draw something up on 4th down and about 5. Perchilo's back deep. He will send it. The wind is blowing at him. Gonna need more of a line drive punt to Skokna. Perchilo does as the line drive kick gets caught in the wind. Skokna will return, and he is brought down. A little after the play happening at the 47-yard line of Hinsdale Central, but a great tackle with 41 seconds to go until halftime, and you can't let a Hinsdale Central go down the field and put points up. You do wonder, will Hinsdale Central get close enough to put points up on the board? Is always a possible question. 1st down and 10, Brescia. Pocket is going to throw. Pass is high to Sessa, incomplete. Again, that has happened. They've tried to get that connection going. Nothing has worked thus far.
Malaga on the coverage for York. 2nd and 10. Ball's at the 32-yard line.
Pass is caught. 1st down, Hinsdale Central. That was, I believe, Skokna. It was Skokna who made the catch with 30 seconds to go. Hinsdale Central is going a little fast. As Brescia spikes it. Stop the clock at 27 seconds, which, well, now a flag is dropped. Let's see what this is. York is making it look like it's on Hinsdale Central as both teams wait for an official ruling. Looks like they pick up the flag and they're going to say there was no penalty. No one in the backfield. Fahey and Orput both go out wide as Brescia throws. Pass is nearly caught, and it was. Nearly picked. It is caught, and it is going to be a 1st down. I believe Charlie Sessa was the one who made that catch. It was hard to tell from where we were. Crazy catch by Sessa as they spike it to stop the clock. There was a flag down and it pushes Hinsdale Central back. They started too early, false start. 19 seconds till half. 3 out wide to the right for Brescia. Goes, pass, caught, 1st down. Orput makes the catch. And there is frustration on the York side, wondering why the clock is stopped. Every coach is yelling. One of the officials saying, why is the clock stopped? Now the refs are going to talk about it. 6 seconds are left on the clock, and your coaches wondering, why did the clock stop? It's basically turned into a free Hinsdale Central timeout at this point, as they will just kind of think things over. Are they going to go to the end zone, or do they want to go up by 9 into halftime? Here we go, 6 seconds until halftime. Brescia, he's got 3 receivers to his right, or to his left, pardon me. Throws, end zone, overthrown. And that stops the clock with 1 whole second. So now you make a decision, what do you want to do? York coach is frustrated. York thinks, it should be halftime right now. Six seconds until halftime. Every coach on the York sideline is just frustrated and is wondering why the clock didn't continue. As again, we have a discussion with Coach Fitz, and officially I believe that's Coach Fitz at least. As we try to get confirmation on what is going on. And the scoreboard went off. It's back on. And again, the officials discuss, and now Hinsdale Central again gets a free timeout, discussing what do they want to do. Hinsdale Central open arms, asks, and there is 1 second that will be left on the clock. Every coach, frustration. Now they'll talk with Hinsdale Central. A coach will talk with York. And we'll try to get confirmation on what is going on. There's 1 second till halftime, and it's been like this for 2 minutes. At least it feels like that. We at the half? Did we reach halftime? I think we reached halftime. Hinsdale Central's offense is still on the field. They will head into halftime. And there we go. That is halftime for us. 6-0 at the end of 2 quarters. That's what will take us into halftime. There was frustration and confusion on the York sideline. Hinsdale Central goes, each team goes into corner of each end zone. 15 minutes on the clock till halftime. And we will be back.
Here we are, the big York Duke student section at halftime showing their support. Gotta love it. 3 seconds left, or 3 minutes left to go.
All right, start of the second half, folks. Welcome back to Hinsdale Central right off of 55th Street in Hinsdale, Illinois. 6-0 Hinsdale Central. Very low scoring. Defense was the key story. They had 2 minutes onto the clock. They very well might. As both teams are still out there warming up. They're gonna add 3 minutes, so we'll take another break before we come back. All right, now hopefully time should be up as both teams will retake the field for the start of the second half. Controversy ended the first half with how much time should be left on the clock. Should the clock be running? Should it not be running? Just a whole lot of controversy. York is coming out with a lot more energy to start the second half, and it could be a 6-3 ball game. But the option of Fitz not to kick the field goal on fourth and goal from the 3 resulted in an incomplete pass. And now we're going to start the third quarter. Wind is picked up, and it's going to see, are they going to need someone to hold the ball? I can put you guys in there. I can edit that later. York will return to start the second half. Kick is away, a line drive kick. A one-hopper into the arms of, that looks to be Malaga, and he gets a good return out to the 29. So this, I believe, is the first time York is going to start inside their own 30. Gassner keeps it, and he's going to run for about 5 yards. So to start off the second half, it is a run to Patrick Gassner. What else is really new? York likes to do that. They like to run it down teams' throats. Running the football, they did it last year with Conroy, but Patrick Gassner has been an absolute workhorse with it. When he runs the football, and it will be 2nd and 6. Again, Gassner keeps it, this time to the left side. And he got to run for about maybe 5 yards, and it's going to be 3rd down and 1. And the situation York is in, if you run a QB sneak, you run it with Gassner, you set up a screen, whether it be a bubble screen or a screen to Gassner, you do something with it. Boysen rolls out. It's a little pass down low to the flats, and Levens is flattened. And it's going to be 4th down and 1, maybe 4th and 2. On a great stop. Proviso West. Punt is away. Takes a York bounce down to the Hinsdale Central 28. So that's where Hinsdale Central will start things off. And with 9:13 left in the third quarter, Skokna lines up on the close side. Usually he's been doing some motion. Quick throw. That is to Orput. Got it, 1st down. Pick of about 20. There is a flag. We'll see who this is on. Flag came out as soon as Orput made the catch. Illegal man downfield again for Hinsdale Central. That has really that has been biting them. They've almost shot themselves in the foot with that penalty. It's the third time we've seen it today totally. The second time for Hinsdale Central. You can't have that penalty because you just wiped away a 20-yard pickup. And it's going to be first down and now 15 for Hinsdale Central. Four guys on the right side for Brescia. Brescia keeps it. And he got maybe 3 yards. This will be second down and 12 for Hinsdale Central. Brescia, pass, caught, no, broken up. Looked to be caught, was broken up, and now third down and 12. Third down and 12. Brescia rolls out to his right, throws, dumps it off. It is incomplete. Try to get it to Skokna. It is a 3 and out, and wouldn't have been the case had there been no illegal man downfield, as they've shot themselves in the foot with that penalty for the second time today. It's not how you're going to win football games. You got to play clean, smart football, and shooting yourself in the foot on third down and 13, or on what was first down. It was a nice pickup, and punt is away. Malaga is back at the 40 as he falls down to the 38 and makes the catch. So the 39 is where York's offense will take the field. Again, Assad remains on the sideline, and at the start of the season, there was a lot of question marks. Who would be the starting quarterback? Would it be Poison? Would it be Assad? Assad was given the nod. Poison was given the role of that Taysom Hill, that Army Swiss knife, as some people have called it, where he can run, he can catch, he's going to be a back, he can throw the ball. And here he is. He's had most of the possessions have started with him at QB, as he gets on first down a pickup of about 4, maybe 5. .740 left. Second down at 5. Boysen with a back to his right. They hand it off to Kastner, who tried to cut back, and he got ankle tackled. A loss of 3. Back to the 40. Third down and 8 coming up. Third down and 8 for the Dukes. Timeout York. So York calls their first timeout. 6:47 left in this third quarter. We'll take a break. 3rd down and 8 for York. Boysen has 2 backs, his 2 receivers to his right. Throws, pass, knocked away, hit the turf, incomplete, and it's going to be 4th down. Try to get it to Malaga. Great defense on the Hinsdale Central side of things to knock that one away. And it's 4th down and 8. Punt team is back out there. Skokin is back deep for Hinsdale Central. Pergilo is back for York to send it away. Line drive. And out of bounds, caught by York coach at the 34. They're going to spot it at the 39 is where the ball went out of bounds, and it will be 1st down and 10 for Hinsdale Central when they retake the field. And Hinsdale Central would have marched down the field last time, but a penalty shot themselves in the foot, and it's been the case on offense and defense for both teams today. They're having penalties that are shooting themselves in the foot, costing them, drives, which in the end result is going to cost you a whole game. It's only 6-0 right now, and that was off a interception that became Michael Brescia QB keeper. Is Fahey a 1st down, runs the guy over all the way down to the York 45-yard line. Fahey with a powerful run, lowered the shoulder, and just kept moving, and Hinsdale Central begins to go quick. Brescia keeps this one, and he gets about 8. So back-to-back really strong runs on the side of Hinsdale Central as they've pounded the football by running it. And they like to go quick. That's what they were trying to do. When they've been trying to get it to the air, they have tried to take the deep shots. Not one of their deep shots has worked. Fahey again kind of cuts back. He gets a 1st down on 2nd down and 1. It moves the chains for another 1st down. Kastner checks in a linebacker for York. Quick throw, caught, 1st down. Down inside the 10, and that's where he's going to be brought down at the 10-yard line. 3 straight 1st downs for this Hinsdale Central team as they are moving the ball well. Hinsdale Central now looks over to the sideline, waits for a play call as they've really moved the ball tremendously well. Brescia with Fahey to his right, drops back, quick throw, caught down to about the 2. Orput was the one who made the catch, and he is down to the 1. It will be 2nd and goal from the 2. Brescia punches it in, touchdown Hinsdale Central. And that is not ideal by any means for York, and Hinsdale Central has gone up by 2 scores. And that was a 61-yard touchdown run for Brescia. Or a 61-yard touchdown drive, that is. Took about 4 minutes off the clock, maybe about 3. An extra point. They didn't do this earlier. They went for 2 earlier. Now the one's at his back. Kick on the way. It is good. 13-3. Hinsdale Central on top of York. So now York goes back on offense, and they look to finally get points on the board. They've gone a whole 5 quarters without points. a whole 6 quarters, pardon me. If they go into a whole 7 quarters without points, questions will start to be asked. What has been, on York's sideline at least, why haven't we been able to put points up? Assad threw an interception earlier, immediately got replaced by Boysen, and Boysen and Assad standing side by side on the sideline right now. Hinsdale Central's ready to send it away. And they will do just that, a lining shot. And this is into the end zone. Snipe that one to make sure it didn't go into the end zone for the second kickoff out of bounds. And York's offense now takes the field again. Led out by Boysen as Assad continues to sit on the sideline and just wait. York will start at their own 20. They have to go a full 80 yards to get points this time. Boysen throws, pass, caught in stride, and a first down. Sammy Ayash, and a big catch and a big first down, and hopefully that's a spark for York to get something going. All the way down to the York 42, so it is a pick of a 22 throughout the air and a first down. Boysen again in shotgun. This time they keep it on the ground with Kastner, and he got maybe 1, maybe 2 yards. Kastner cuts it back, first down. Not a first down, pardon me. That was second down, and he got a pickup of about 5, maybe 6. It's going to be third down, and we're looking at third down and a long 3 for York. So they got a big play through the air. They put it back on the ground. Didn't get much. 3rd and 3 from the York 49. Boysen kept it on the ground with Kastner. Nearly broke that one free and ends up being a loss of 5. 3rd down and 3 becomes 3rd down and 8. Kastner looked to be down. Instead, he got up and started running, and York, after the big play through the air, kept it back on the ground for 3 straight plays. And it's going to be 4th down and 9. And the York offense is clearly frustrated with how the last few plays went down. Snap was a little high for Pachila, and he sends it away. Skokna is back deep, makes the catch at the 27. It was fair caught. 2:27 to go, left in the 3rd quarter. York trails 13-0 to Hinsdale Central. Hinsdale Central has had a really strong last drive where they started at their own 29, and this time they're going to start from their own 28. And they'll try to go 62 yards. Or 72 yards, pardon me. They'll try to go 72 yards and get 6 again. York, as they've done a real good job on defense, keeping York out of the end zone. Fahey breaks free First down and a little more.
Fahey with the carry. Cogley's up tackle for gain of 8. Ball in
It's going to be second down and 3, which is a little short of the marker. Brescia drops back. He's going to throw a pass. Caught. First down. Hinsdale Central. York was wondering, was that out of bounds? It wasn't, as Sessom was the one who made the catch. And it's first down at the 44. Orput's lining up as a tight end. This is a little strange as Brescia keeps it. He's going to run on the ground. And a run for about 6 yards. It's going to be a pickup of about 6. Second down and 4. Brescia drops back, pass caught by Orput. It's going to be a first down, a little more, as he stumbles past the 30 and he's brought down at the 27-yard line. And again, Hinsdale Central is marching down the field. First down again for York, for Hinsdale Central. 2 flags fly as Brescia takes off. He is down inside the 5. He is into the end zone, touchdown. But there were multiple flags. They were at least, saw 3 fly. It's an illegal shift on Hinsdale Central, so Brescia's touchdown gets called back. As 2 flew at once. Back judge and the line judge both threw their flags simultaneously. It's going to be first down and 15 now for Hinsdale Central. Another penalty that shot them in the foot. That's a touchdown, but an illegal shift calls it back. 3 guys go out in motion. Trips right. Brescia all on the shotgun. Guy in motion. Brescia pass caught on first down. It's going to be second down and about 10. Second and 10. Brescia drops back. Pass knocked away, incomplete. Jeff Coglanice is the one who swatted it in with 4 seconds left till the 4th quarter. 3rd and 10 for Hinsdale Central. It's been penalties for Hinsdale Central, which is really kind of cost him a few drives. And the verge of this one getting cost too off of an illegal shift. Brescia all alone. He's going to take it himself. He got maybe 3 yards. And the 3rd quarter is complete. 13-0 Hinsdale Central on top of York. As we will go to the 4th quarter right off of 55th Street here in Hinsdale. 13-0 Hinsdale Central. Start of the fourth quarter here from Hinsdale Central. It is a 13-0 Red Devil lead over the York Dukes. It was a interception down to the 5 that resulted in 6 for Hinsdale Central, and then last drive they marched right down the field on a 71-yard touchdown drive as Brescia rolls out to the right. Got hit. Ball came out, stays with Hinsdale Central. And it's a turnover on downs. That was 4th down. I guess they thought they could have gotten it. Maybe there was some sort of confusion, but I think that was intentional. Only up by 2 scores. Boys in the offense will get to work. Down 2 scores. They need 2 scores. At least 1 score to give this team some confidence as they go on the last 7 quarters. They haven't put up a point. Berman in motion back to a tight end spot. Boysen. Pat is going to throw and is brought down. Boysen was looking for something downfield, didn't have anything. It's going to be 2nd down and about 11. Boysen in a shotgun, rolls to the right, throws, it was behind Cote, and it's going to be 3rd down and 12, and now York has to go to the air, or at least you assume they would go to the air to get something. Third and 12. Throws deep downfield, has a man overthrew him just by about a yard. Boysen thought he had Sammy in stride, but the wind carried it just a little much, and now the punt team heads out there, and York is going to send it right back to Hinsdale Central, which is what they do not want with 11:05 left. Shiloh sends it away. Wind at his back. And ball bounces right at the 50 and is down at the York 48. So Hinsdale Central will go right back on offense after turning it over on downs their last time out, and they'll try to get another well-sustained drive and march down the field with running and throwing the ball. We'll see if they can get any of that going. First down, Brescia keeps it with Skokna, and Skokna lost yards. It is a loss of 2 for Skokna as they tried the jet sweep with him yet again, and that time it didn't work. And an injury, I think that's Skokna who is down. Multiple players are down for Hinsdale Central. We'll take a break. out of the injury timeout. 10:44 left. 2nd and 12. Last play was a Jordan Stopka jet sweep that didn't work. Brescia, he's going to keep it. And he gets a nice run for about, looks to be 10 or so yards. Let's see, will it be a first down? Is it enough to move the chains? It will. It is a pickup of 12 for Michael Brescia. First and 10, there is no one on the close side of the field for Hinsdale Central. Again, they run it to the right side with Brescia. He gets a gain of what looks to be 5-6 yards. That's what he does so well, is he keeps it. He can make plays happen on his feet. On top of throwing the ball, it's going to go for a little bit more. It's going to go for a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3 for Michael Brescia for Hinsdale Central and company. As they are moving the ball really well. Brescia keeps it again. Doesn't get much, maybe a yard or 2. And it is 3rd down and 1. A defensive stop here for York would be absolutely crucial. His time is in favor of Hinsdale Central. Off the middle, Brescia keeps it, and he got the first down.
First and 10 from the 25-yard line of York.
Brescia is going to keep it and run. He got maybe a yard. He went to the right side and didn't get anything. York came into this game looking for a bounce-back win over Glenbard West, and the way this one is shaped out, doesn't look like we'll see a bounce-back win. Still 8:52 left in the 4th quarter. Brescia, Fahey met right away. So 2nd and 10 is going to turn into 3rd and 10. And now there's going to be a decision on Hinsdale Central sideline. Do they keep it on the ground again, or do they try to go to the air and try to get 6? Go up by 3 scores. Third down and 9 for the Red Devils. 3 receivers to the left. Back to his Brescia's left. He's going to throw. Looking end zone, one-on-one. Sessa too high. Incomplete. Jalen Jones was the one who was defending Sessa. A flag flew. Jones is calling that was uncatchable. Hendren is saying that was incatchable. Now it's, the officials will talk it over. Was it catchable? It didn't look like it was from up here. And it is. 15-yard penalty on Jalen Jones. It was awfully close. It was a one-on-one with Jones and Sessa into the corner of the end zone, and a penalty came flying in. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for Hinsdale Central. That is another penalty that has shot York in the foot. middle got a few. Fahey got 1 or maybe 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 as time continues to tick off in the 4th quarter. Brescia keeps it, got a few.
Brescia with the carry. That one a play by number 40. David Block. All spotted at the 5-yard line. 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
3rd down and 3 from the York 5-yard line. Hinsdale Central's threatening to put it in the end zone yet again. 3 receivers to the left for Brescia. Brescia in the pocket, rolls left, throws, end zone, and Skokna was wide open, caught it, touchdown Hinsdale Central. A long sustained drive by the Hinsdale Central Red Devils results in 6.
7-yard completion.
Extra point blocked. York did that a lot last season. So it's only 19. The lead is 19 for Hinsdale Central. They'll have to try to get something. York, that is, will have to try to get something going. They've ran the ball, hasn't really worked. When they go to the air and they complete it, they got in the big gains. So that's what they'll probably look to do. Start attacking the air with Boysen, get some big throws, get the big play going with 6:43 left in this 4th quarter, and time is not on York's side by any means. We went into halftime, it was a 6-0 game, and York was getting the ball, and we all thought, hey, there's a possibility that York can go out there, go down the field, get a touchdown, go up by 1 point, and then the last 3 possessions have resulted in 13 points. 2 drives went for touchdowns. Devils send it away. Malaga's back deep. He is at the 12. He will bring it out for the Dukes. And he is down to the 25-yard line, and that is where York's offense will set up again. 0 points for York in the last 7 quarters, a stat that you don't want to have going forward, and you try to get points in this one, end on a high note at least, with some certain points before you have to head into Willowbrook next week, who, very talented Willowbrook team. Like they have been for the last few years. You don't want to go on a losing streak of any sort by any means. 6:37 left. Poison, pass, incomplete. As he was trying to hit, I believe, Cote, and he couldn't. Second and 10 for York. Boysen with 2 receivers to his right finds Ayash in the flats. It's going to be a first down, a little more it looks like, for Sammy Ayash. Again, they go to the air. They get a first down, and you would assume Try to keep it pretty balanced, but try to hit the air a little bit more than you attack the run. As it's 3rd down and 1, they didn't get the first down. They keep it on the ground with Kastner, who hits the left side. He's got a first down a little more. Kastner across midfield, running down the sideline, and he runs out of bounds at the 40-yard line. And that's what York needed. Get a big play. That time on 3rd down and 1, they got a big play for a first down. Cuts it back. Nothing for Kastner. With 5:40 left in this game. Kastner limps off. Might be a little winded out there. Boysen drops back to pass. He's going to throw. Pass is a little high, and it's incomplete. As he tried to find Aaron Berman. And Aaron Berman was leaning towards that left shoulder. It still looks like he is leaning towards that left shoulder. 3rd down and 9. Boysen. Pass caught. And on 3rd down, it is going to be about 4 yards short of the first down marker, and York will go for it again as Kastner checks right back in the game at running back. 4th down and 4. Try to draw him off sides, nothing yet. See if they'll take a timeout. Doesn't look like they will. Clock continues to tick down for York. Boysen rolls to the right. Will he take off and run? Did he get the first down? 4th down and 3, and he did. It's going to be a York first down. So York will continue to move the ball to try to get some points. On the board, Mike Boysen came in for Max Assad after Max Assad threw 1 interception, and it just seemed like when Assad threw that interception that he would be on a short leash right after that, and then sure enough, they said, yeah, he was done up to that point. Boysen with 3 receivers to his left. He has a back to his left, too. That's Kastner. He has Sammy Ayesh as a receiver on the right side. No tight ends. Boysen throws towards the end zone. Double coverage. It is incomplete. It looked like Ayesh had maybe possibly come down with it. Instead, it's broken up in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Dukes. It was a great look, too, because it looked like it was right there. It was a little high. But both defenders, both cornerbacks, were both maybe about a yard or 2 in front of Sammy Ayesh. Trips left again. Boysen dumps it off to Kastner on a little screen. And Kastner got maybe about 3-4 yards. As we hit the 4-minute mark in the 4th quarter. Two receivers both sides, are back to the left for Boysen. That pass is caught by Sammy Ayesh. I think he got a first down. Looks like he did. Good enough to move the chains again. for York. Toss to Kastner. Hits the outside. Makes contact and continues to muscle his way through that. That's the one thing he does. He's a power back too. Not only is he good for speed, but he is primarily a power back where he can lower that shoulder, create contact, and continue to move on right past that. As it will be 2nd down and 8. For the York Dukes, under 3 minutes to go. Boysen throws pass. That is too high. Incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down and 9 as Wynn probably had some carry of that ball. There's a flag that pushed back York. So 2nd and 9 looks like it's turning into 2nd and 19. Boysen throws, looking to the end zone, knocked away and complete. And it'll be 3rd down. It's going to be 3rd down and 19 for the York Dukes.
At the 26-yard line, 3rd down.
Boysen with 2 receivers to his left. Throws, pass is caught. And it's going to be a pick of about 10. It's going to be 4th down. Fourth down and about 8 yards to move the chains. 14 yards to the end zone with 2:15 left. Trips right for York. Boysen throws, end zone incomplete, and a flag. Flag comes out at the very end of the play. It's going to be pass interference on Hinsdale Central, and York was excited with that. Looked to be the right call from where we are, as he came in, interfered, and knocked it away. For a 1st down and goal coming up for York. Ball's at the 7, half the distance to the goal. Boysen with the back to his left. He's going to throw, rolls to his left, flag comes out. Pass is caught in the end zone for a touchdown, but it is a holding on York, so that wipes the touchdown off the board. York is striking to get some points and going to Willowbrook ending on a high note. Hinsdale Central's next game is versus Proviso West at Proviso West. At least that's what I have down at this. York's next game is home versus Willowbrook. Myself and Dane Emmerich will be on the call for that one. Poison rolls right. He's going to throw. It's a little strong, and he overthrew it. It goes past the turf, out of play. Poison throws, pass incomplete. It was behind Sammy Ayesh, and it's going to be 3rd down and goal from the 16. Third and goal. Poison has got trips left. He's got Sammy Ash at the very bottom of your screen. Poison looks, throws, pass, broken up, and it will be 4th down and goal. Let's see what Coach Fitz is going to do here. Is he going to keep the offense on the field, or is he going to go get points? Looks like they're going to go for it. Fourth down and goal, at the 16-yard line. Poison. Throws pass is caught, and it is a injury down for Hinsdale Central with 1:18. As we'll take a break with 1:19 to go. As the York offense walks off the field for possibly the last time today. Hinsdale Central's offense will take the field, and York will have to go back to the drawing board, watch some film, what went wrong, what will be the plan for next week. When they play Willowbrook. Try to get some points then. Flags fly, and let's see what this is. 1:19 to go. Hinsdale Central's got this game wrapped up at this point, and the winning streak for the Red Devils continues over the Dukes. We're going on a couple of years with this winning streak for Hinsdale Central over York. As York picks up their 2nd straight loss. After the first game, they had a lot of confidence. They went into the Glenbard West game. Didn't end the way they had hoped, as hand it off on first down. And a flag flies. Fahey was the one who made the carry. And at this point, you're going to assume a couple kneel downs are coming. York calls a timeout. We're going to take another quick break with 1:12 to go. Out of the timeout. 1:12 to go. And for the second straight week, the York defense only allows 3 points. And a kneel down at this point will just run out the clock. York has Willowbrook next weekend, Friday night. A few more YSN coverage coming up. We will have, I believe, volleyball on Thursday. We have water polo Tuesday and Thursday. Girls is on Thursday. Boys are on, or girls is on Tuesday, excuse me. And the boys are going to be on Thursday before we head into football game on Friday. And we get very close to baseball coming off. We got a few guys, baseball, softball, lacrosse. It's going to kick into high gear in April with everything that's going on. And some of these guys on the football team, they play baseball, they play lacrosse. But they're more focused on football right now as there is another kneel down as time expires. Final score tonight from Hinsdale Central, 19-0 for a whole YSN team. My name is Bobby Hessling. Have a good night, folks.